Okay, we're back in the garage and I've put everything back on that I had taken off, except for the exhaust is still off. But we're going to do next is fuel that we need to worry about. So we got our test bottle here. We got our first, well, this is the Petcock that goes right here, which is after the gas tank. The gas tank also has one, but I'm pretty sure this one is going to leak. And if you notice, there's rivets here, so we're going to have to drill that out if it does leak. So I've put the clamp on. Let's see if it leaks. It's on the off position. Not sure if you can see that, but it is on the off position. It is in the off position. So let's see what we get when I turn this on. And yes, it is leaking. So we're going to need to rebuild this. I have the kit to rebuild this, so this will need to be rebuilt. So to rebuild the Petcock, we need to drill out the rivets. And the kit comes with some screws. I've got a tap set, but also I bought this Dremel workstation to help line this up because I don't want to mess. This is the only one I got, the only one I have. So I don't want to mess it up. I want to be able to use it again and not have to buy another one off of eBay. So let's see if we can make this work. So I'm back with just a little overview. I wanted to test this out before I did a video because didn't want to have everything tear up on me. But it was able to drill this out. I need to file this down. The little rubber piece that goes in here, it looks like I didn't order the right one for this set. So I put the rubber piece that went in here was hard as a rock. So I put it in the Wintergreen, and I also ordered the right one just so I'll have two. So I'll need to file this down and tap the holes here so I can put this back together with the right gasket. And that should fix this. I'll try the Wintergreen stuff here in a couple days, and then I will also get the new gasket. So I'll have a backup if that doesn't work. So until I get this done, I can't really go any further. One other thing I need to do is test the fuel pump. But this little Dremel press worked great. I'm very happy with it. It was like $44. So if you need a light press, this is a great option. So until I get all the parts and everything together, this is where we are. See you next time. So we went ahead and tapped tapped it out with the screws that came with this kit. Now this rubber piece that shuts the fuel, keeps the fuel from coming out the sides, is too big for this one. There's another Petcock like this on the gas tank, so it goes to that one. I have two of these, so I went ahead and tapped this out, put the screws in. We just got to get the right gasket packing, whatever they call that. This here. This is way too big, as you can see. So I just wanted to go ahead and tap the holes and make sure this was going to go together. We're good other than this piece right here. So once I get the correct one, or the one that's in the wintergreen may come back to life. So we'll see which one I need, but I went ahead and ordered one. I think it was for a CBX, is the same size, found on a forum. This one here is sold mainly for the Petcock that is on the gas tank, which I'll show later. I don't think that one's leaking on this one, but we'll test it when we get closer to using the gas tank. My main goal right now is to see if I can get the fuel pump to see if it's pumping. I may bypass this valve here, but I don't really have a way to do that today, so we'll put a pause on it for now. And again, this Dremel tool press worked great. I was able to grind down the little rivet stub on this and tap the holes, re-drilled it. I think it's a 2.5 millimeter drill, and this is like a 3 millimeter tap. So far so good. We just got to finish this up so it doesn't leak and go from there. All right, I popped in some new glass for the clutch. These are not, these can be bought on eBay. They're not OEM parts, but they're pretty easy to get a hold of. Just put a screwdriver in the back, push out the old metal frame, clean it up. I use a Dremel tool to clean up the circle here. Pop the new one back in with a socket. So you take a socket like this, make sure it covers the frame, tap it in. It works a lot better if you clean that area up. Like I said, I use a Dremel tool and I have a brush, which I'll show. So for cleaning surfaces, I just use these brushes like this. And it does a real good job of light cleaning, and get them on eBay or Amazon in a bulk amount. They don't last long, but they do a great job of just cleaning and not taking metal away.